Hey guys, Kit here, and we're back with another ranking video. Before we start, I want to say sorry if you guys hear barking in the background. My neighbor's dogs can be really, really annoying at times, as you can probably tell. Um, but yeah, today we are back with another ranking video. This one, we're going to be ranking all the Transformers films. Now, I think I mentioned before, I am a big fan of the Transformers movies. Like, I was never really like that big on Transformers growing up. I haven't seen like any much. I've only ever seen the original cartoon. I haven't seen any of the other shows. Um, and the only thing I've seen aside from the cartoon are all the movies. So yeah, we're gonna be ranking them today, and we have the first ever Transformers movie ever to start us off. This one I have only ever seen once, and it was when I was like 9 or 10. I don't really remember much of it. I do remember I do remember some of it though. Wow, they really won't shut up. Uh I liked Galvatron in this movie. He was really cool. Um I love how he just like straight up shows up, turns into a gun and just straight up obliterates Starscream. That will never be not funny to me. Unicron was also really cool in this movie. He actually kind of scared me when I was younger. Um and yeah, in this movie, pretty much everybody dies in this movie. Like, like it was the saddest thing ever. I was when I was a kid, and like even Optimus Prime gets killed in this movie. And yeah, this is I always got really upset watching that. I got really upset watching that when I was a kid, and that's part of the reason why I never watched it again was just because I really didn't like that scene. But but yeah, I might give this movie another watch sometime because like I'm not a wimp anymore. I don't cry at movies as easily. But from what I can remember, I'll give this movie B tier. Next up, we have the first ever live action Transformers movie. This movie, this movie is great. Honestly, I really like this movie. Everyone's really mixed on this movie. Um, for the most part, I like it. All right. Um, although it does have some issues. I think the main one being that during some of the action scenes, it's kind of hard to tell which transformer is which because of how many times the camera changes angles. So it's a bit chaotic and it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in this movie. And this is a problem the second movie suffers from as well, which I'll get to in a minute. Um and I don't understand why they couldn't just use the original designs for some of the characters. Like I don't get why they like okay, some of the new designs are cool. I like Megatron's, but Starscream is literally just a triangle, and yeah, he doesn't look the greatest. Like it's not a bad design, but it's not as good as some of his other ones. I don't know. I don't understand why they couldn't just use the original designs. The opening scene was like one of the best parts of the movie. I think the movie, if it stayed with the tone that it did with the opening scene, it would have been so much better. Um, and the best bit of the movie doesn't even involve the Transformers. It's the bit with the fat dude with the glasses when the FBI breaks into his house. That's literally like the best part of the movie, and it doesn't even have any of the Transformers in it. That guy should have been that guy and his friend should have been the main characters of this movie. Honestly, instead of Sam. Of course, though, Sam is good. I like Sam. But yeah, this movie is brilliant. I really like it, despite its flaws, and I'll give it A tier. Next up, we have Revenge of the Fallen, and do I even need to say that this movie is pretty bad? This fun fact: this movie had no script. Yeah, that's right. They didn't write a script for this movie. It was so that's kind of your explanation as to why it's really bad. Um, its only saving grace is the action sequences because good lord are they epic, despite the fact that sometimes you can't tell who's who. But I liked the big battle in the woods. That was probably the highlight of the movie for me. Um, and I like that Starscream got a bigger role in this movie because Starscream is one of my favorite characters in Transformers. Um, and I will respect the movie for actually having the guts to kill off Optimus Prime. Although he did get killed, although he did get brought back to life at the very end. Um, and I will say I kind of wish the main villain put up a bit more of a fight because he gets taken down pretty easily. But it was still a cool scene. I won't lie. So this movie is just bad, but I do like it more than the original live action the original animated movie. Um, Next up we have Transformers: Dark of the Moon. This is probably the best of the Michael Bay movies. This one has the best action scenes in my opinion. This one has Shockwave, right? Shockwave was the best part of this movie because he was an actual threat, and he didn't appear much, but the amount Shockwave's the reason that this movie even happens. I explained why in my video talking about him and how he wasn't useless, like most fans seem to believe. But yeah, this movie is just brilliant. The entire the first half is pretty boring there, but there's a few good scenes in it, and the Optimus versus Shockwave fight at the start is epic, even though it isn't very long. But the entire second half of this movie is a real treat. It's just non-stop action from that point on, and I love it. It's so epic. The scene with the skyscraper. My favorite scene in the whole movie is when Optimus soars in, just slicing through everyone, chopping them up, and then just straight up kills Shockwave, and then shoots down the pillar with his gun. That was really badass, honestly. Oh, and of course, there's Optimus's epic line at the end before he completely like dismantles Megatron. Honestly, Dark of the Moon should have been where the Michael Bay movies ended because it was the perfect ending. All the Decepticons were dead. Um, Earth was saved. There was no major threat anymore. And yeah, this would have just been the perfect way to end the movies. S tier. Age of Extinction. Okay, now this is where everything started to go downhill. This movie is trash. I'm. It's way too fucking long. It's nearly 3 hours. It's a 3 hour shit show, as I like to call it. It's way too long. I'm not a huge fan of the new characters. Cade is cool, but like I don't really care about the rest of them. Um, the actions again with Revenge of just like with Revenge of the Fallen, its only saving grace is the action scenes. And Galvatron is in this movie, and God, he looks terrible. Like his design is so fucking ugly. I hate it. And the Dinobots, they were cool, but they only appeared for like 20 minutes of the movie, and it was at the very end. Like, and Grimlock was advertised as like this big character that was going to play a big role in the movie, but that was just false advertisement. But yeah, there are some bits I liked the samurai Autobot. He was cool. I don't know his name, but he was probably my favorite of the new Autobots. And yeah, this movie. Aside from that, though, this movie is dog shit. C tier. And I would not watch again. Speaking of dog shit movies, Transformers: The Last Night. Oh my days. Right. This movie is absolute dog water. It's so bad. It's unfunny. It's didn't need to happen. It ended on a cliffhanger that's never gonna get resolved. The I don't even think the action scenes are enough to save this movie because it's so bad. The samurai dude just changed color randomly. Um, it's just the I don't even know what to say about this movie. I don't want to talk about it because of how much I hate it. I will say though, I do like the Decepticons that were introduced. They were pretty funny. Um, And the little robot in the movie as well that hung out with that girl, he was cute. I liked him, but I hated the girl. She was such an idiot. Like, there's four Decepticons in the middle of the city, and why would you walk straight towards them? You fucking idiot. Like, I get she was trying to save her friend, but like, still, you're an idiot. Ah, man. But yeah, like, this movie is just bad, and it ended on a cliffhanger that's never gonna get resolved. D tier, worst one. Bumblebee, the first movie in the reboot timeline, and this is a brilliant movie, I will say. It's it's this one, unlike the Michael Bay movies, this one uses the designs from the original cartoon. So like Starscream, Soundwave, Shockwave, they all look like how they did in the original cartoon, and I love it. They look so cool. Um, the um, the story is really good. I really like it. It's a bit emotional, I will say. Like, I didn't cry at it or anything, but it is still a bit sad. Um, but yeah, this movie is really good. And like with the other movies, the action scenes are brilliant. Um, my favorite bit was probably when Bumblebee, he used the chains to and wrapped them around the Decepticon like mid transformation, and then he just straight up he pulled the chain and he just straight up blew up the Decepticon. That was so badass, I will say. But yeah, I'll put it in A tier, right above the first Michael Bay movie. And next up we have Rise of the Beasts. I actually went to see this in the cinema when it came out, and this movie is peak. Honestly, this is a really good one. Um, I liked the Maximals; they were cool characters, and Scourge was a good villain. I really liked him. Um, and Unicron was in this movie as well. Um, so I really liked that. It reminded me of the original animated movie. Um, but yeah, this movie was really good. And I liked the human characters were good as well. I liked them in this one. What was his name? Noah. Yeah, he was a really good protagonist. I really liked him. I'll put this one above. No, yeah, I'll put this one before Bumblebee. It's good. And last but certainly not least, we have Transformers One, the newest Transformers movie, and the best one as well. This movie is so like okay. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. It's so good. I won't talk about it too much, okay? Because it's probably best you guys see this movie for yourself. But man, it's so good. The animation is beautiful. The action scenes are good, and like it's not as they're not as good as the ones in the live action movies because well, it's animated, but it's still amazing. And the story is great, and it's a really good take. It's a really good It's just a really good movie overall, and it gives us like the backstory of Optimus and Megatron, which is great. Um, I hope this movie. I know they said that this movie probably won't get a sequel, but I hope it does because it has a lot of potential. Um, I like to consider this a prequel to the original cartoon. Because it kind of ties in with the events of the old cartoon. I will say so. Yeah, this is a really good. This is just the best Transformers movie. I like it more than Dark of the Moon. S tier, top of the list. So yeah, there you have it. These dogs need to show up. So there you have it. That's my tier list ranking every Transformers movie. Transformers one at the top, then Dark of the Moon, Rise of the Beasts, Bumblebee, the original Michael Bay movie, Revenge of the Fallen, the old animated one, Age of Extinction, and at the very, 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 very bottom, The Last Night. it sucks. It deserves to be down there. Uh, but yeah, so that's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to share your rankings in the comments below, feel free. Um, but yeah, here's what I think of them anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. So, bye for now.